рванул в эту щель. Уже в повороте находился Лука Филиппи, которого в этом же месте опередил до этого Райнхард Рейн. Ну и, конечно, деваться было некуда уже Марку Андретти. Вот его глазами с бортовой камеры на Далларе Марку Андретти. Ну да, конечно, поздно он пошел в эту атаку. Совершенно...
I'm good.
Did you have any warning at all? Just snap on you?
It was quick spin. I lost it. Simply, it was a little bit too much oversteer. We are doing a qualifying trim, so it's unfortunately we lost at the back and the car's pretty damaged. But hopefully we can come back.
Get the backup.
We'll ride along with him.
Wide open and just loses it.
Right in the center of the turn.
And that was not just like a gentle loose. That was just a snap gone.
Yeah,
Absolutely no chance.
No chance to correct it or try to get out of it. It just snapped and it was all over. Parts flying. Looked like they went over the fence.
A very similar contact with the wall is what we saw from Sato earlier. And sounded the same.
That's the worst noise in IndyCar.
It's loose going into turn 1 and is the third car of the day to hit the wall. He also walks away with just a few bruises.
He just got out of the groove, got up in the dirty part of the track, and lost it. So that shows you how good Castroneves was, because he was up there with a flat tire.
Nice job,
And now move to the inside. Too wide as they go.
Oh, they touched.
Not enough room, and around goes the 83 of Charlie Kimball. Kimball spins.
Great car control from Kimball.
No, you see here, he goes inside and he just starts squeezing him right here, almost down into the pit wall.
We just got chopped.
They're getting more racy now.
Oh, into the wall.
Hold on, hold it. Stay up there, stay up. Stay up.
Just kissing the wall, but the caution will come out.
Good, Nick. You're going to want to get to pit lane and make sure that the toe's not totally out of whack.
Whistled in there on Montoya, got a little wide, and just it was up in the dirt. Not a super hard hit, just a nice little kiss, but definitely going to take this opportunity to put some tires on it.
There's pushed up higher into that gray, and when the tires get dirty this late in the race, there's so much stuff. And watch this, he just cannot turn anymore.
Hard contact on the right front.
Long Beach winner Ryan Hunter-Reay as he makes contact to start the practice session in turn number 9 as he takes the corner a bit too fast. His Honda gets away from him and hits the wall to end practice. Munoz gets into the back of Mikhail Aloshin before the field gets to the start-finish line. Aloshin and Jack Hawksworth are forced to restart the race from Scott Dixon, sending the defending series champ spinning. Dixon was a perfect 6 for 6 on appearing on the Barber podium. That streak ended, but he did rebound to finish 10th.
Just a small amount. Tony relaxed in the blue and white car, goes towards the wall, ends up collecting Sebastian Bourdais. So 72, maybe go around the outside. He's right along now with Tony Kanaan. Let's watch this. So he thinks he's going to go around the outside. The 9 of Scott Dixon takes his space. And so he's got to go to the left. And you know how quick this is. Remember, we haven't been in the car for a couple of hours here, Eddie. All of a sudden, here we go. Watch this along with Sebastian Bourdais. He's got nowhere to go.
He had nowhere to go, but he could have maybe anticipated the fact.
Wide in turn number 7, got in the grass and spun as the entire field raced by. Things didn't get much better for Power's teammate.
Oh, we have a car in trouble. Car in trouble.
We'll start with some of the low points of Saturday. During morning practice, rookie Max Chilton suffered a crash that he described as the hardest hit he's ever had in a race car. The young Englishman escaped serious injury, but will have to wait for pole day to officially qualify. The only other scary moment came when Pippa Mann's Susan G. Komen Honda experienced a mechanical failure with the rear end fence that sent her
for this race, right? Oh, trouble!
And hit the attenuator. That was back in 1994. And after I hit the wall the first time, I thought, okay, I'm clear. And then I looked out the side of my helmet, and lo and behold, as you said, Eddie, there's the attenuator. You're just a passenger with nothing left to do when the car cannot be steered. But the car did stay flat in the ground.
She maintains her starting position. Let's look again, Paul. Tell us what you see.
Yeah, she's already sliding sideways, so she got loose, clipped the back of the car off. If we could get an earlier view of that, but it looked like she lost it early, and was completely flat sideways like a sprint car.
Yep.
And just tore that back wing and attenuator off, and the bumper.
It just snapped on him. Just right in the middle of the corner, just snapped on him.
Right along on board, I thought I heard him say over the radio that he felt like something broke.
He didn't stand a chance.
Turn 2, exit. Back.
It's Sage Karam on the outside. Townsend Bell down low to turn 1. That is close.
Yeah.
Karam is in trouble. Hard crash.
I just started to say bail out of it. It's not worth it at this point in the race.
And he had worked his way up to 6th place.
Teamed up with a local team. Room there, Townsend's right down to the white line, but Sage really should have bailed out of that, because this is not the last lap or the last 10 laps of the race. He really was a no-win situation to try to carry speed around the...
No way for Townsend Bell to go anywhere. He was going so well. All he had to do, like you said, just bail out of that pass, filter back in, and he probably would have passed him within a lap and a half. Let's remember how far back he started, and he had worked his way all the way up to 6th.
Into the car, starts to break loose on him. Off he goes, hits the wall. The 77 of Oriole Service sees all this happen in front of him. Car looks like it starts to lose control underneath him, so off he is into the wall. Excuse me, that's the 19
that's Connor
of
Daly.
Gabby Chavis.
Lotion's spin looks very similar to Montoya's.
Yeah.
Got completely sideways in the middle of the corner.
But when he got out of the car, is that the 18 or the 19 that's coming up behind there? Because I can't see it.
It's Connor Daly.
So the 18 of Connor Daly sees it all happening in front of him. Yeah, so not only does he have some front nose damage, guys, he's got some rear wing damage also, so he'll have to come in for service both in the front wing and the rear wing.
He said, and I quote, this car is money. Don't change a thing. Whoa, contact on the end of pit road.
Townsend Bell bounces off and collects Hunter Ray.
With the spare wing, get ready with the spare wing.
Let's watch
but
here.
He's out in that outside lane.
Where he's supposed to be.
Oh yeah. Well, I wasn't blaming him. I was just saying when that tire touched him, that turned Townsend Bell in, and he had absolutely no control. It's a sin to see this. Those two drivers, all three of them, you could have taken all three cars out there.
Now, as abusive as that is to the suspension on the car right now, I'd be really worried about something breaking later in the race. Wow.
Tire loose from a car, it looks like from Buddy Lazier's car. And so the caution flag comes out while those leaders were already on pit road.
The pit lane. And as we roll through here, you'll see the car start to give a bit of a squiggle. He's controlling it. The sparks are coming out the back because the bottom of the car is dragging on the ground now.
And you see that wheel nut from the car was bouncing away from it as the wheel went the other way.
Now as other drivers are coming around off like that, I'm sure that the IndyCar officials will see that. He'll probably see a black flag.
Oh, trouble into the wall, top of the screen. Yellow flag will save Castro Evans, and it's Soto who's into the wall.
Back it down. Joint steering, back it down.
Takuma Sato.
Who were riding on board with
rear end of that race car stepped out on a lotion and tagged that tire barrier. It sticks out there for a reason.
The course.
See how bumpy the course is? I thought I heard him say something about a suspension breakage. The car wouldn't turn for him.
He's in the straightaway.
Just went directly into the wall. So, boy, what a helpless feeling that is, Eddie. Both you and I have had that. Front wheels, he takes his foot off the brake just a little bit, tries to make the turn, carrying too much speed, ends up into the Corvette tire barrier there. And that's what you don't want to hear.
He had to make a quick decision here to try to make it around the corner.
162 or 3 miles an hour, down to trying to get down to about 60 to 65 miles an hour.
That was Graham Rahal hitting pit road. Contact on the front stretch. Hinchcliffe's into the wall and more.
And Sato.
Max Chilton also got a piece of it, and we're full course yellow.
Hinchcliffe had nowhere to go.
And you can hear the impact, and as a driver, I can tell.
Marco Andretti got a piece of it too.
He almost got through that.
Yeah, and you know, for Sato, he should have, you know, it's a hard thing to do because watch Sato, he ends up in the middle of the track, and you're trying to get off the middle of the track, hoping that nobody's going to hit you. But if he had his foot on the brakes and stopped, then Marco would have got through.